This week's healthcare hero is all about her patients, giving nearly 50 years of her own life to make sure they can get back to their lives. Occupational therapist Jeannette Messerlian absolutely loves her patients, and it's infectious. Wealthy Jenner has the story.
She got nominated because she deserves it, and she has helped a lot of us, not only as colleagues, caregivers, family members, and just really strangers too. She's so humble that, you know, I want to give her credit. I want people to know how much of a difference she has made in everyone's lives. I think it's been a long time coming. She has been such a good mentor to everyone here. I still remember walking through the doors of our office and meeting Jeannette for the first time, and just really felt like it was a good place for me to work in just because of being around her.
Jeannette has worked at Community for more than half of her life as she turns 72 this year.
Well, one thing I can say, it has been such a privilege to find a career that I could love for this long. Working with the patients, I just love them, and it seems like this particular setting lets you walk right into their life, because you need to know what life was like before trauma, so you can help them get back to that life. So it's really an amazing job that way.
But she didn't think being an occupational therapist was her dream job at first.
Well, when I first took this job, I thought I would be here maybe a year, because I felt like perhaps the Bay Area or another place would be the place I'd find what I was looking for more. And because I do love travel, I do love a lot of different experiences. But what I found is all the things I had in my mind that I would do if I was someplace else, I did here, and actually better. When I look back, I think, oh my goodness, I really thought some other place offered more. But what I learned is it's really an internal life, and that's the one that you find fulfillment in.
And if you don't know what an occupational therapist does, here's Jeannette to explain in our Job of the Week.
Do you know, people think it's about us getting them a job, like occupational. I already have a job, so I don't know if I need you. But really that term comes from, what is it that occupies your life every day? Well, I get up, I get dressed, I shower, I eat, I cook, I work. Those are all part of life, and that's all part of what occupational therapy addresses. And if you get into specialties, you might only work with hand injuries, you might only work with children with sensory, issues. But this particular setting, you're working with a whole life picture. So we see spinal cord injured, brain injured, major multi-trauma, post-burns, things like that. You meet people at some of their darkest moments, and the hope is that you can let them know there is a life ahead for you. Let's find it together. So that's just a wonderful thing about occupational therapy.
To learn more, visit jobs.communitymedical.org.